KHON2 has obtained the 911 calls made shortly after a dog was fatally shot at Honolulu Airport Tuesday night. An officer working for Securitas shot the dog after it got loose while the family was loading luggage into their car.
Hi, this is Deputy Miyamoto, Airport Sheriff's Division. We need a unit down at Hawaiian Airlines drive-in check-in. One of the Securitas LEOs discharged his firearm on an animal.
And then nobody else was hurt, yeah?
No, just,
was it a dog
or something?
All right, we'll come.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
The state attorney general is now investigating the incident, while the Hawaiian Humane Society has also opened an animal cruelty case. Manolo Morales follows up with the latest. Manolo?
Joe, with the investigation, there are more questions about the training for these armed officers, which some people say could have prevented the tragedy. The union that represents deputy sheriffs says Tuesday night's shooting at Honolulu Airport is just another example of why it's a bad idea to have a private company like Securitas provide armed law enforcement officers known as airport police. HGEA filed a lawsuit last year against the state for allowing this to happen, which is still pending.
I think there are a number of questions about training, equipment. There are some concerns about the caliber of people that are hired, and we likewise would be concerned about the proper background checks.
Securitas would not comment, but has pointed out that its contract with the state calls for officers with at least 2 years of law enforcement experience, as well as training with firearms. But Pereira tells me that sheriffs would have had more options to deal with Tuesday's incident.
I do know that our officers are trained and equipped with tasers and pepper spray. My understanding is that the vendor only provides handguns, but certainly there may have been other options available to a sheriff had the sheriff been called on scene rather than the use of the handgun.
As it looks into the animal cruelty case, the Humane Society says training could also help prevent these types of tragedies. The Hawaiian Humane Society tells me that dogs are getting shot unnecessarily by law enforcement officers all across the country. The main problem is that these officers aren't getting any training on dealing with animals.
It is a trend that's alarming, and it really involves training officers and people that may come upon animals that are unknown to them.
A group known as the Animal Legal Defense Fund estimates that nationwide more than 10,000 dogs are shot and killed by law enforcement each year. Manolo Morales, KHON2 News.